bunker shouldn't really come into play. It's 203 yards out. Out of bounds left. Trees on both sides.
Next on the tee
yet to
from
find his
Oxford,
fairway this
Mississippi,
week.
please welcome Walker Gary.
He's also played this hole in bogey this week, 2 over par. So for the first time this week, Luke has found the 10th fairway. It's not just right of center. Breeze picking up again. It might be a similar wind direction to yesterday. Yesterday it was out of the east. And this hole, I think, was the 3rd easiest yesterday. It was exactly even par. Flag today is 9 on and 8 from the right. Players paying tribute to the late Gene Siller today. Red shorts on. There it is. Wow, that's going to be a tricky little 2-putt from there. We'll avoid a 3rd bogey on this hole. He's a whopping 13 over par on the par 4s this week, Luke is. 3 over on the par 5s and even on the par 3s, just 2 birdies through 36 holes. And the next hole he's headed to is a hole he made birdie on yesterday. Lengthy birdie attempt here for Luke Friend at the 10th. 37th hole of the tournament. Let's get him back to plus 15. Or actually plus 15 for the first time. That's the last time he dropped the shot was 15 yesterday. Made a triple bogey 7 there. That hole has not given up a birdie all week. It's first par of the week on 10 for Luke. Head off to the par 5 11th hole. Still 16 over. Luke going to the 588-yard par 5 second. 272 to the PA at the right. Kennesaw Mountain in the background. 337 to that lone tree right there. Par 5 11. Not rough. Got a tree to deal with again just 2 days ago. Back right hole location today. And 11. Walker might be in the penalty area up the right side. Patrick's in the fairway. Played this hole in bogey birdie so far this week. Luke has. Only 5 players made birdie on this hole yesterday. Luke was one of those 5. The longest hole here at Pinetree Country Club, 588 yards from the tips. Third shot to Luke into 11. Hole location today is 24 steps on and 9 steps from the right. listen. Four for Luke at 11, and that's a little short. So he'll have that putt to salvage par. He's about to enter a tough stretch of 12, 13, and especially 15. 15 has been a brute all week. No birdies by any of the boys the first two rounds. Alright, Luke for par here at 11. That's the first time we've heard a dog bark. Green side here at 11. Alright, nice par for Luke. Stays at plus 16 for the week. Final round today. Luke down to a 437-yard par 412. 258. Trace the new bunker to the left. 276 to fly over it. 251 to the first one on the right. 297 to the one on the corner of the jawway. Out of bounds both sides. Penalty area is short. Much better tee shot today than yesterday. Luke got into trouble here yesterday off the tee. Made double bogey, 6 here. Surprisingly, this hole was not played as tough as I thought it might play this week.
On the other side, he kicked into the face and skipped up. Really?
And Lucas hit a great drive up here up 12, right half the fairway. In today, 15 on, but 8 on the right side. There it is, it's right of the pin there. Not bad, he's dancing, it's on the green. Birdie putt here for Luke, here at the 12. It's actually left it below the pin. So it looks like an uphill putt, so he can be somewhat aggressive with this. Has not birdied a par 3 nor a par 4 in this tournament. His 2 lone birdies have come on par 5s. And both times have been his 11th hole. The second hole on Tuesday and the 11th hole, proper 11th hole yesterday. Alright, LF for par. And that's 3 straight for Luke. He started with 4 straight pars yesterday. Head off to the par 3 13th, where he's hit great tee shots the last 2 days, but hasn't been able to cash in on birdies. Luke now into the 202-yard par 3 13th. This hole can't play as long as 221. Tee is up this week. And for the first time this week, the flag is on the right side of the green. It's 11 on, it's 7 on the right. You don't want to miss right today. He's trying to turn back a little bit to the left. Wow, did that get hung up there? Well, that was online. Second shot for Luke here at 13. 7 holes, difficult hole for the first 2 rounds. Just chip it straight down breeze. Stretching by. Ah! flag. Now he's left it above the flag. Our putt for Friend here at 13. And he continues his streak of pars on the par 3s, up to 9 now. 3 par 3s remaining in this tournament. Luke's on a 332-yard par 4 14. The third easiest hole after 2 rounds. 246 to the bunker, first bunker up the right, 260 to the bunker up the left. Second shot for Luke from the fairway here at 14. Hole today on 21 and 7th on the left. Only 3 paces of green between the hole and the back edge. Ooh, too much backspin. That may not even hold the green. Or it'll just barely hold the green. Lengthy birdie putt here for Luke at 14. Not only is he putting it back up the green, but also back into the breeze as well, judging by the direction of the flag stick, or by the direction of the flag on the top of the flag stick. Online comes up a little short, and they're about to hit for the toughest hole on the course this week, which has not been birdied at all. The 15th, averaging 4.95 with the first 2 rounds. And Luke has played that 15th hole in bogey triple this week, both times from the fairway. Alright, Friend now on the tee to 448-yard par 4 15th. The most difficult hole this week. None of the boys have made a birdie here in the first 2 rounds. 4.95 scoring average. 254 to the bunker up the left, 274 to cover it, 276 to the first of 2 bunkers up the right. Trees both sides, out of bounds right. Also the 16th hole on the other side of the trees, on the left side. Tough driving hole. But Luke has found the fairway the first 2 days, but sadly he's gone bogey triple here. Got tangled up in that green side bunker twice. Well, for the first time this week, Luke has missed the fairway here at 15. He's in that bunker left of the fairway, which is 254 to reach, and 274 to carry. Ended it on 7 and 9 from the right. All these hole locations so far, first 6 holes have been on the right. Let me tell you where that finished. He's looking for his first par here. Par this week. this hole feel like a birdie because this hole's playing like a par 5. Third shot for Luke. This time. Not an easy shot. He's left himself. Trying to get up and down for par. Whoa. Hit his third shot yesterday out of the inside bunker over the back. Fourth shot from Mr. Friend. He's been off to his best start so far. 5 straight pars. He needs to hold this out to keep that streak going. Oh, settle down. Settle down. Yikes. Well, this hole has caused problems for pretty much everybody in the field this week. Just a beast of a hole. And now he's almost back to where he was for his third shot. Now he's playing 5. So he's going to be chipping back into the breeze here. Try to get up and down for double now. And that could potentially be a second consecutive triple bogey on this tough 15th for Luke. Unless he makes that putt right there. Except this time he was not in the fairway off the tee. That's a triple bogey for Luke as I unfortunately missed his double bogey putt. Trying to finish my Powerade. So now 19 over for the tournament for Luke. 3 over today after 6. 7 over on this hole this week. And Luke on the 366-yard par 4 16. 273 to carry the bunker up the right. 293 to the bunker at the corner of the dog leg, which is found in the opening round on Tuesday. Two pars here. Luke has driven it up the far left side of the 16th fairway. Ready to play this approach shot. Like today, it's just 5 on and 7 on the right. Coming off a second consecutive triple with 15. Come back. Chance for birdie, albeit from above the hole. Just needs a little jump start. Birdie attempt here for Luke at 16. Let's get one of those 3 shots back. Heading back into the breeze and up the hill, and once again, doesn't get it there. Played this hole an even par this week, 2 pars. You're looking for a third one. VIPP for Luke here at 16. Very important par putt, especially coming off the 7 at 15. But has been wrecking players' scorecards this week. I thought it was Luke's turn. Now it is. That was actually Patrick. Happy, and nice par save there for Luke. So he remains at plus 19, plus 16 on the par 4s this week. Luke friend on the tee here, 178-yard par 3, 17th hole up the hill. Hole today on 25 at 9 from the left. I thought that was going at it at one point, but that's a little left and short. Well, actually, Luke's tee shot here at 17 was not as short as I thought it was. Patrick had a putt on a similar line, and Patrick's broke from left to right. So Luke's putts do the same thing. As he got the line right, oh, just missed it on the low side. Well, that'll be 10 straight pars on the par 3s this week for Luke. He'll head off to the second easiest hole after 2 rounds, the par 5 18th. He made double on Tuesday, double on Tuesday. Par yesterday. Alright, Luke friend on the tee at a 502-yard par 5 18th. Can't play as long as 530. 285 to the bunker on the left. Trouble on both sides. He nearly went out of bounds on Tuesday. Clouds starting to roll in now. I think we still have an easterly breeze. 3 over par this week on the par 5 for Luke. Luke has found his 18th fairway in regulation for the first time this week. Second shot up the hill, pin today, 20 on and 6 from the right. Uh-oh. That could potentially be trouble. Hopefully not too big of trouble. He's hit 5 out of 7 fairways today. Hit 10 out of 14 yesterday. He's hit more fairways this week than he's hit greens in regulation. Third shot for Luke. I thought he was going for it. He must have laid up. Again, pin on 20, 6 from the right. Asking for it to go. And that, for birdie, is yet to break 40 on his back 9 this week. The front 9 has actually played harder than the back this week, but not for Luke. 14 over on the back, 5 over on the front. birdie putt for Luke at 18, his ninth. Has to go out in 2 over par 38. Get there. Just needed maybe 1 or 2 more rolls, and that would have disappeared. So he does break 40 on the back 9 for the first time this week. 3 over 39. Stays at 19 over. There's the trophy somebody will be winning later today. Unfortunately, it won't be Luke Friend. He is way too far back. But here he is on the tee to 418-yard par 4 first. A little 6th run on the fairway. This hole played as the 3rd most difficult hole yesterday, back into that easterly wind. Luke has 2 pars on this hole this week. Luke has found this first fairway every day this week. Second shot to the flag, that's on 11 and 6 from the left. Out to the right. I guess it's a safe play there. Chance for a birdie 3. Birdie here at 1. Par 5 second coming up. Used to be the 11th hole. Par putt for Luke. Straight pars at 1 for Luke. He'll head off at par 5 second, formerly the 11th. Play that hole in birdie par this week. After a little wait on the tee, Luke on the tee at a 513-yard par 5 second. 238 to the first bunker on the right, 287 over the last one on the right. Out of bounds, both sides, left and right. Didn't like that tee shot. It's 2 for 2 in finding the fairway on this hole. By the way, they made the turn in just over 2 hours, maybe 2 hours, 2 minutes. If they keep up at this pace, they might finish just before 12:30. Hole location today at the second, 14 on, but 10 from the left side. First 2 days, it was 5 from the front. Front left Tuesday, front right yesterday. Uh-oh, he's going to the golf bag. That's not a good sign. So this is either a provisional or perhaps his 4th shot if he can't find it. Original shot. He's birdied his 11th hole each of the first 2 rounds. Birdie might be hard to come by here today for Luke. Hope he could find his second shot and not have to play that last shot he just hit. He just grabbed the second golf ball out of his golf bag. Wow. Well, Luke could be in big trouble here now. Fourth easiest hole. First 2 rounds. This is the second hole. Ooh, took a peek at the hole as trundled on by. I am not sure what shot that was for Luke. That might have even been his 5th shot or perhaps 7th shot. I've lost count. Luke here at the second. Not even sure what this putt is for. Been a long trying week for Luke. 77 Monday at the Standard Club, trying to get into the U.S. Amateur field. 81 here in the opening round on Tuesday. Slightly better yesterday, 79. And was 3 over for today coming into this hole. But he might walk away with a big number here. First time this week he will not birdie his 11th hole of the round. Okay, barely got the 2-putt there. Coming to another tough stretch. 3, 4, 6, 3 and 4 tied with the 3rd most difficult first 2 rounds. Then 6 has been the 5th hardest hole. Tee to 194-yard par 3 3rd. Tee has moved up today. Today 25 on and 8 on the left. Jude Robbins is 200 after 7 holes today. Brody is even. Hasn't updated his score yet. He was 3 over for the round coming into the previous hole. I think he just made a big number back there. Out to the right. Looks to be short. So Luke has hit his 3rd green in regulation for the first time this week. I regret to inform you that he just made a quadruple bogey 9 back there at par 5 second. So he is now 7 over for today. After 11 holes, and that's his first quad of the week. Nice lag putt there. That would be for 11 straight pars on the par 3s. 1 par 3 remaining. That would be the 17th hole. Well, the old 17th hole, the current 8th hole. Luke for his par 3 at the 3rd. Breeze continues to blow here. That's Bozeman Lake in the background there. So with that unfortunate 9 at the 2nd, Luke is 23 over for the week. He'll have to par in to break 80 again. Shot 79 yesterday. Pars the rest of the way will give him yet another 79 today. attention. Luke hit his tee shot here at 4, and he's finally found the fairway. Playing today on 4, 12 on and 8 on the right. That might be one of Luke's better shots of the week. He's had 2 great par saves here first couple rounds. Luke for birdie here at the 4th. Par putt for Friend at number 4. Stay at plus 23 for this tournament. First bogey of the day for Luke. Now plus 8 for today, plus 24 for the week. 5 holes remaining. Luke down to the 359-yard par 4 fifth hole. 241 to the bunker on the left, 285 to the one on the right. Out of bounds left, trees, and 4th hole to the right. He has bogeyed this hole each of the first 2 days here. Alright, this is the first time Luke has found this 5th fairway in regulation. Should be a good angle for him. Doesn't have to worry about that tree, I don't think. Hole today is on 23 and 7th on the left. Left to right cross breeze. Wow, that took a kick to the left. Unlucky. Right there. That kind of a week, unfortunately, for Luke. Now, Luke has a bounce back birdie opportunity here. The 5th, his 14th. That's the 49th hole of this tournament. And again, right in the jaws, short. You get about a couple more rolls. Birdieless today. Played the last 7 holes yesterday without one, and the first 14 today, so he's gone 21 holes without a birdie. Alright, Luke Friend steps onto the tee of the 454-yard par 4 6 hole, the longest par 4 here at Pinetree Country Club. No fairway bunkers to worry about here. Souls played is the 5th toughest of the first 2 rounds. And Luke has gone bogey par here. That might find the fairway. Luke has driven it down to the bottom. Up the left half of the 6th fairway. At least the only one that's found the fairway in this group. And today, on 21, 6 on the left. Bunker is a short-sided miss today. Out of bounds long. be just beyond the pin there. Big gust of wind now, blowing. Alright, Luke for birdie here at 6. Get him back to plus 23. Yes, sir. That's his first birdie on a par 4 all tournament long. Luke is just about to up the center of the fairway here at 7. He's trying to pull an Ethan Smith here. He's hit all 6 fairways on his second 9. Fine today on 29 from the right. And he's finally avoided Bozeman Lake. Found the lake on Tuesday and was probably fairly close to finding it again yesterday, but today he'll have an eagle putt. He's coming off birdie at 6. Well, for the first time this week, I get to say this, Luke putting for eagle. Wow! How about that eagle? Look at that. All of a sudden he's come alive after the 3-putt bogey at 4. Birdie at 6, now eagle at 7. Boy, he's had everything this week except for albatrosses. So, hot hand Luke on the tee with a 179-yard par 3/8, his 53rd hole of the tournament. Hole location today on 26 and 9 from the right. Only 5 paces agreeing between the hole location and the back edge, and I think there's out of bounds over the back. Trying to bring it back from the right. This is best stretch so far. Birdie eagle. Alright, can Luke continue his hot streak? Birdie at 6, eagle at 7. This is for birdie at 8. This would bring him to 20 over. If he can drain this putt. Yep, and he's going to have that putt for 12 straight pars on par 3s. I'm not sure if I've ever seen that before in the tournament. And these par 3s out here at Pinetree are not particularly easy. Luke for his 12th consecutive par on a par 3 this week. So he needs to make par on the last to post his best round of the week, which would be a 5 over 77. And he would have improved by 2 shots again, as he did yesterday. And that's Luke's final tee shot in the air here. The 452-yard par 4 9. 246 to reach the first bunker on the right and the bunker on the left. 265 to carry the left bunker. Out of bounds left of the bunker. Out of bounds right of the cart path. We call them Parkway. Second toughest hole this week. Well, had hit at least 7 fairways in a row, but he's missed this one. The only one he's missed on his second 9. Golf ball should be above Luke's feet. pin today at the ninth, 22 on and 6 on the left. Luke's only missed 3 fairways today, 11 out of 14. I think that's the best this week. So he's hit 28 out of 42 fairways. So that's exactly 2/3. So 66.7%. Yeah, I think that was a smart miss there by Luke. Just off the front of the green. And he's got to go with that down slope towards the pin. Birdie putt for a round of 76. Which would have gotten him to 20 over 236 for the event. Started the final round at 16 over. After rounds of 81 and 79. That par putt there remaining for a 5 over 77. Scoring average this week has been 76.7 in each of the first 2 rounds. Nobody going lower than 67. Bodie Brumlow, who Luke played with the first 2 days, shot that score yesterday. On the first day, only 2 players broke 70 with 69s. Par putt for Luke Friend and a final round of 77. Got it. So rounds of 81, 79, and 77 for Luke Friend. Improves by 2 each day. That's 21 over par, 237, and an average of 7 over 79 for each round.